When you come to an understanding of who you are, you will stop letting other people's opinions affect you, and you will stop defining your self-worth based off of how other people treat you. So it's important that on your own, you are grounded, you are certain, you are assured of yourself, and you're not dependent on somebody else for an assurance of who you are. You're not dependent on somebody else to feel good about yourself. You're not dependent on somebody else's opinions to feel great about yourself, you know. It's important that even in your day-to-day dealings with people, how people treat you, whether good or bad, never really interferes with how you see yourself. So what I'm trying to say is, you must get yourself to such a place where you're so sure and so certain of who you are in God, who you are as a human being, who you are as a God force. Like, you're so, you know, like, regardless of what people say, maybe in the comments, maybe in text, maybe your family, maybe your friends, regardless of what people say or regardless of how they treat you, you know who you are, you know, and it doesn't, their opinions or their attitudes or their treatment of you never shakes your idea or your perception of yourself. And so what I'm trying to say is that the stories that you tell yourself about yourself has to come from you, the final story. If the story you're telling yourself is based off of what somebody else has told you, then you're not being fair to you, especially when it is negative. You're not being fair to you. You must always want to go back to yourself for the stories that will run your life. And you have to understand that the things that you say to yourself really goes back to run your life. It's sort of like the programming that you set up for yourself mentally. It's like, this is like the software programs for your life, you know. So like the things that you say, the thoughts that you think really begin to build like your belief systems and what you think of yourself, and ultimately your character, your self-esteem, and then your whole perception of being. And if that is not coming from you, and if it is not positive, then you're really doing a disservice to yourself. So make sure that the stories that run your life, the software, the thoughts that run your life and build your belief systems are coming directly from you, and they are positive and empowering, and you're believing the real shit about you. Like, you're not waiting for somebody else. And when you do speak for yourself, you're speaking some real good shit. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you. Bye.